I started the season at the nickel strong safety position, but now I'm back since like 3 weeks ago. I came back to corner, and I've been playing all corner for the past 3 games.
Do you have a preference?
Not necessarily. I like to play wherever I can. A lot just like to be on the field more than anything. But I feel I probably have more experience at corner than opposed to nickel.
What are kind of the pluses of each position?
I don't feel like it's a plus negative to each position. Each position is different. But I don't think it's a plus or minus. I guess you have more. I guess corner is more of the glory position as opposed to nickel. But besides from that, it's not much of a plus or minus. Defensive back is defensive back. You'll definitely be closer to the ball at nickel. You're in more isolated spaces. As opposed to corner, you have the boundary sometimes. Not all the time you could be to the field, but it could be those chances where you can have the boundary and sideline help. At nickel, you usually don't get those odds of you saying you have sideline help. But that's your techniques are different. But for that, as far as how you feel in the field, it's the same.
With Greedy gone and with Kelvin not here, there's obviously some depth at cornerback that you guys are going to have to address. Who are some of the guys stepping up? How are you guys adapting to that?
Right now, I guess the biggest guys stepping up than the guys who need to step up are Jontre and Manny. Manny has been taking a lot of reps with us and really working to get his technique down and just trying to understand the position because he did move over from wide receiver last year. I wasn't here to see the transition, but from what I've seen, he's been taking it in and learning pretty well. And we have some Jontre's also came back to help us out in the position. We also have Cameron Lewis that came all from safety to help us at the position. So we have some guys that's working to help us out. So if anything, we're to be happy. We'll be fine with the depth.
The biggest thing that stands out with Manny, I guess, is his size at that position. What does that offer him?
Yeah, he's extremely long. He's extremely lengthy. You don't find guys like that too often. So the fact that you can have that length on this at reserve is always a plus. So he just had to get used to being so long and getting into these defensive back positions. But he'll be fine.
How crazy is that? You have Manny that was transitioning to receiver last year, Jontre earlier this year. That those are now the backups right there behind you and Kerry. They're going to have to play that big of a role in this type of a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole reason why you come to a school like LSU. You want to be put in these positions to have the opportunity to play. No matter if it's at wide receiver, defensive back, you come just to have the opportunity to play. So whenever the opportunity presents itself, you have to take it and run full speed with it. And they're in that position, they have the opportunity to come in and make a huge impact in a big game. And they're trying to take it and run with it. So you just have to applaud them for it.
Other than obviously Greedy, Christian, Fat, all being pretty talented players, what is the biggest challenge for you guys that will be out there in the secondary against this UCF team?
For us, we're really just staying to our game plan and staying with our technique. They like to do a lot of tempo, and that tends to get people away from their game plan and their technique. And that's what basically we're preaching: is do what we do. Play how we play our technique, and we'll be fine.
How much more of a challenge does that come with the depth issues back there when they're going to try and run as many plays as quickly as they will?
I mean, they only allow as many. They can only run as many plays that we allow. So if we do what we have to do, hopefully they're not on the field as long. But it happens in a game of football. They're going to make some plays. We understand that. But like I say, we just have to focus and make sure we locked into our technique and our game plan. We'll be fine.
With Greedy gone, are you kind of looking forward to the increased responsibility?
I'm sorry, what you said?
With him gone, are you kind of looking forward to the increased responsibility?
Yeah, definitely. I guess you can kind of feel some type of increase with the cornerback situation. People, since we're kind of down in depth, so I can definitely feel the need of people wanting to know how we were going to do and eager to see what we were going to do. But we all came to LSU for a reason to play in big games like this. So none of us are afraid of the big glass or anything like this. It's not the first game we played this season. So having this type of season we've had really helped us out because we all play in big games already. So this is just waiting for the time to come out and do it again.
What's it like playing with him?